Learning in Maryborough, I think it's a great initiative. I think it's got an incredible amount of potential to reach a broad range of children, and I think that the results we're going to see in the next few years are going to be really exciting.
What we want to try and create with Linking Learning is a partnership, and it's a partnership not just between professionals, but it's a partnership that we want to have between professionals and families as well.
And it is a whole embracing thing right around the child. We're not just looking at one element of their life or their education, because it is about forever and it is about who they are always. So Linking Learning has just, underpinned that passion of practice.
The steering group evolved out of who we thought were the key players, and I guess the major idea behind it is to educate as many people about the importance of oral language and can actually support the children in this area.
So the beauty of Linking Learning project here in Maryborough is it's provided us with an opportunity for maternal child health to refer children to our service at a much earlier age than what was happening earlier. So if we can get referrals for children that may have some difficulty with speech and language at 18 months or 2 years of age, we can provide some information for parents, some support, some ideas that they can try at home, which would then prevent them possibly having oral language development issue.
We work really closely with parents. We're not a medical model per se, we're a very family-centred model. We like to see children with their parents, and we like the parents to then feel like they're confident providing their child with a really language-rich environment.
It'll just make it a whole lot easier for them to be able to speak and communicate with their peers and their teachers, as well as their teachers and peers are going to be able to understand them. Especially when it comes to speech. It's good to be able to get the support and help in the local area.
So I think it might be good for us to start off by just having a bit of a look who's in the room with us today.
Another exciting aspect to the steering group is actually being able to feed information into our early years forum. We found that when we started the early years forum that we had different practices happening in the schools to what was actually happening in the preschools. And so it was actually a vehicle that Goldfields set up to bring those two practices together.
It is always really good to have people from early years and schools having joint professional development. It's a great networking opportunity, just provides opportunities for schools, kinders, maternal child health and family services to actually have a time where they can talk together.
Lots of different professionals all in the one space, but we have a really huge focus on the early years and what's best for children's learning and development, and working in partnership with families as well.
It's a perfect place for us to be able to work on one of our major goals, which is supporting transition for children from early years into schools and supporting families to be involved in that transition process, which is important as well.
The transition program is one that is conducted at Donnelly Primary School for 1 day a week in term 4, half a day a week in term 3, so it's a build-up. But it's designed to get the students familiar with the school environment and understand some of the structures that are required for the learning environment in a primary school. And to enjoy the school environment, that's really important.
Well, it gives them a routine, a year before they really actually have to start school, and there's that time when school starts that they have to learn the routine, but doing this transition, the school year can start a lot earlier because their routine is set.
Over the next 12 months, we'd like to do some more professional development with early years educators on ways that they can support children's oral language development in those naturalistic settings. Some more parent education sessions so that we can also help build the capacity of parents to help support their own children in their development as well.
Squish, squish.
I think everything's exciting about Linking Learning 12 months down the track. I think when we went into this, we didn't really know what it was going to look like. But I think as it's grown and developed, it's really gathered legs, if you like, because it's going to improve the life opportunities for the children in Maryborough.